A question I want to pose to you guys, something I've been wondering, is the mini console craze over?
Oh, no.
We reviewed the PlayStation Classic this week. We gave it a 5.5. People seem to be pretty underwhelmed with that console. Of course, the NES and SNES Classics were big hits, but Nintendo has said they have no plans to make an N64 Mini.
Which is the one people want.
Yeah. Exactly.
I want a GameCube Mini.
We've gotten other stuff.
Isn't it Mini already?
Mini. We have a Commodore 64 Mini, a Neo Geo Mini that no one really cares much about. Sega announced a Sega Genesis Mini, but ever since that announcement, there have been any other updates. So I wonder, is this a fad that is
that
winding
sound
down?
You hear is the bottom of the barrel being scraped.
Nintendo's the only company to really get it right for sure. That's one thing for sure. Like the PlayStation Classic, no is the answer. I don't think the Mini craze is over, but the PS Classic, Sony just kind of botched it. They were using the wrong versions of the game, sort of the PAL European versions of the games, which run a little slower and run a little different, and not a lot of care and attention to detail in the menus or any kind of extras or museum features. So it just doesn't have the feeling of a product that was put out by a company that really cares about their history and their legacy. That's not to say it's awful. Like a 5.5 is not the score that Sony wanted for that console, but it also means that you can boot up Resident Evil or Metal Gear Solid and still, sort of relive those 1990s glory days, but it's not, it's not the product that it could have been.
So that's the thing, like we could just do a bunch of remasters or like an HD collection, but the point of the Mini is supposed to be this like really well-rounded experience. Like you said, they didn't have any extras or museum features, so that's where they kind of failed.
And the controller for me, that's why I didn't buy one.
Just that that includes the original controller, not the DualShock, right? Yeah, it makes a lot of those games feel clunky.
I don't think I need the early 3D era to come back. Yeah. Honestly, like it just hasn't aged well.
Yeah,
pixel art ages way better.
Well, that's why I wonder if there. Lots of people are saying that. I wonder if Nintendo's hearing that now and thinking, man, our Nintendo 64 games, they might not hold up.
I don't think you'd want to look at Pilot Wing 64 right now. I think you'd be surprised at what it looks like.
But Mario 64. I mean, how it looks, maybe not, but the gameplay is
sure. Yeah, of course.
Everyone points to the N64 Mini. And first of all, I don't believe Nintendo, like full stop. I think they are working on it.
N64 Mini. Okay.
But everyone's pointing to that. I've sort of long thought in the back of my head they might do a Game Boy Mini first. I think that makes
Game Boy
sense.
Just a original OG Game Boy or like a Game Boy Advance?
I think an OG Game Boy. Like if you just brought back the Game Boy and it's got whatever 20 or 30 Game Boy classics on it, you can buy it, play it, it's cheap. I think they would sell.
Those black and white games would
with a killer battery life on there instead of those
better screen. I mean, still like a black and white screen or a green screen, however you want to look at it. But better quality, doesn't have the blurring on it, better battery, games packed in. Yeah, that thing would sell like crazy.
That is just a small taste of all the fun we have in store for you on this episode of GameScoop. For the full episode, get your cute little tush over to youtube.com/GameScoop and be sure to subscribe.